And you know what? As long shots go, that was a pretty good long shot. So there we go. Number 6, Zach Miller from the United States, out in front. And he's smiling, waving. Beautiful evening. Check out that view on the left. So here we are into Le Delavray. Just be great effort from Zach. Fantastic start from the US athlete. And as we know, UTMB for the male American athletes is still something that no one has done in terms of winning it. There you go, Nicolas Mahmoud, normally out on the front of this race, and then a lot of the time ends up stopping when he gets near his house. So good to see Nico up there. Zach, fresh steps, working his way up the climb. So that's our first runner through at Le Delavray. And yeah, that was good. There was Zach on the start line, and there he is, out in the lead. I think that's the, that looks like it could well be Caroline Chavarot. So going strong. Yes, big smile. Fantastic. So probably around top 50 scratch right now. So and expect her to progress through the field during the race. Yep, so Caroline Chavarot, good performance. I guess we'll be keeping an eye out for her, maybe her biggest rival in this race, with Rory Bosio. Early days yet, of course, but yep, Rory will probably be coming up soon as well. Yeah, I'm wondering if we've already missed Zach, because yep, I think we may well have already missed Zach going through there, but I guess we'll be able to let you know shortly.
18
on the
was
screen.
Fabian Antelonias.
So Fabian was second at the top,
Okay.
and there was Zach Miller there. So so Zach is being caught a little bit on that descent by the looks of it. So yeah, so it's interesting. Here we go. This is this that's that descent on that. There we go, and all those little steps. So there's the Garmin athlete. So Team Garmin.
Yeah, Sebastian Camus.
Yep, there he goes.
Team Garmin Adventure from Soupel, France.
Seen him a lot, and look at the crowds here in Saint-Gervais. This is fantastic, amazing.
Talk about getting exciting if you're a runner, and to come out of these seemingly remote locations and then suddenly drop into a town, and with the architecture of these old villages, it's just a treat.
No. Saint-Gervais was a finish point in one of the stages of the Tour de France this year.
I recall that.
So they're used to having big stages. They're used to having big athletes. So that's looks like Julien. That looked like Julien Chaurier there, and he's waving to the crowd. That's it. You wave to the crowd, you get a bigger cheer. It seems like a fair deal.
And they deserve it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There you go. So that was Julien Chaurier, 5th. Zach Miller in the lead. Fabien Antolinas, 2nd. Sebastian Camus, Ludovic Pomeray, and Julien Chaurier. The women's rankings, those are from the top at the first checkpoint, and I think we'll probably get an update on those men's rankings once the runners have gone through Saint-Gervais, because I think it looked to me like Fabien Antolinas had moved past Zach Miller, but we'll get confirmation of that shortly. But this is great now for the crowds down in Saint-Gervais, because the runners just come in thick and fast.
This is number 5, Miguel Angel Heras from Spain.
Yep. Miguel Heras, yep. There we go.
And others right on his tail. These are insignificant margins. We just were trying to call out the names so that you can know who the people are in front. We'll start to get accustomed to these names over the course of the next 24 hours or 21 hours. You'll get real used to the names. We'll repeat them over and over again. For those of you still awake in the United States, this is Zach Miller from the United States. hoping to become the next winner of the UTMB and the first American winner. Zach started the race with his hat backwards. He's still running with it backwards. That's his style. You will get to see him. Let's watch him here in the aid station. They're now putting a GPS tracker on him for the last portion of the race. And you will be able to go live onto the website and watch his path and the relative portion of or distance between him and others.
You've got 25 minutes, Zach.
Okay, it's growing.
Yeah. So
it's growing, Zach. That's right. That was Brian Powell from Iron Far in the background, just giving Zach a time check, which is what he needs to know. Fabien Antolinos and Julien Chaurier. So
simply running together right now. There's no question about it. They're, if there's an acceleration or a deceleration, it's being matched with one runner to the other.
So I'm not sure. So that's looking like it's not the 25-minute lead that Brian Powell was telling Zach. I would say it's closer to 18 minutes, 18, 19 minutes. So, and what I'm also curious to see, because we couldn't see from the heli, is how close is Andy Simons to these two runners? He was 4 minutes behind them at the top of the Grand Col Ferret.
Now these runners are getting information about where Zach is, and that's what they want to know. What do they have to do in order to make up seconds or minutes at one step and another to get closer to Zach Miller?
Yep, so it's 18 minutes is the time gap between Zach Miller and the two Frenchmen. So great. So 121 kilometers. So 49 kilometers to go for Zach Miller. And he's just getting some encouragement. Maybe a time check. And also told. Yeah, you know, it's if you can get any information you possibly can, it's always helpful. So yep. Now he's just got to. There we go. This is this little sneaky section, and then in about another 100 meters, we will be able to eyeball Zach Miller.
Looks like he's put away his head torch.
Yep, he won't need that again today.
He certainly won't.
Yep.
Other runners will. He's got his hat on backwards. There he is, Zach Miller.
So somebody was asking us how Sally McRae's doing. So I can confirm that Sally's gone through Refuge Berton. So all seems to be good. Zach Miller, bib number 6. Go, Zach, go. You know, we saw the CCC runners coming through here yesterday. They're obviously done a lot less mileage, and they haven't gone through the night. So it's an impossible thing to do in terms of comparing them.